Today actually I am in Hatton. This area is called Castle Ray, on our way to Gavaraville. That's a beautiful location where it's called Mini Hatton Plains. Here I want to show a special tree, the African tulip tree, brought by the British for the tea estates. And this gives shade and also it fixed nitrogen. And I am by the Castle Ray Reservoir. Beautiful location, and I'm on a very narrow road. You can see this road is not very wide, so I have to be careful when two vehicles go through. This is what you see, the tea plantations below, just below me, and the misty mountains. Yeah, top speed these vehicles are coming. Now the tea estates. It's a very nice clear day, a bit cloudy, but it's very cool. And here my friends are all here, all trusting. Now we have come to close to Gartmore, and here is a shrine that I want to show among the tea estates. This is the Gana god Ganesh, which gives wisdom and intelligence and brilliance. This is the Lord Ganesh, very much respected by the Hindus and the Buddhists. So I want to show a little bit of this area. Now these are a little bit of kind of abandoned buildings, and we have come to through Hatton, Castle Ray, Norton, Norwood, Mousekelle, and now we are going towards Gavaraville. And this is what you see, and we have come to a small junction, and there are a few people here. And along the way there were a lot of African tulip trees. There's a lot, we saw a lot, and I will take a special interest to take a little bit more. And these tea estates are beautifully maintained, and amazingly every one of these bushes in the thousands of hectares have to be hand plucked. Gavaraville Plains is on top of these mountains, and we are going round and round the mountains, and the view is the view of the road, and it's just beautiful. Marvelous sight. Look at this beauty. This is the state of the road, and very bad. Not easy to navigate, and I don't know whether we can call this a road or not. This is how it goes. Today we are at Gartmore Falls, and this is Mousekelle Reservoir. This part of this is, the other side is Castlereagh. This is Mousekelle, and this is the same reservoir, but it has two power plants, so they are named differently. And to come to Gartmore is quite a trip. From Hatton, you have to come up to passing Norton to Norwood. From Norwood, we come to the junction of Gowerville and Gartmore, and from Gartmore we enter into the this area, and beyond this area there is a restriction, and I will show further the waterfall and the pool before the waterfall. And tonight we are going to camp here. And so our original plan was to go to Gowerville, but we did not get permission, and that has to come through the Gartmore management and also from the forest department. And any violations means 30,000 rupee fine per person. So since we did not have the necessary permits, we decided to camp here. And I will show more videos of this waterfall, how it starts. And this is all starting from the top of this that falls to Mousekelle, which becomes a cascading waterfall reservoir down below. That falls up to Laksapan. So Mousekelle then becomes Castlereagh, then down below is Laksapan. So that is how these cascading power plants are being made, how the water flows down, and they have dammed it and done it. Ruben has, we are preparing lunch, so he has got the garlic, the ginger, and all mashed up for our simple lunch. And I'll come and show what's happening now. Kenny is our chef once again, the famous one. And here we have our paripu and bread lunch. It can be as simple as this. How simple can it get? But we managed to lug all our things, and we have a impromptu table that's been somehow rather left here, and so these are the cascades that are falling slowly, and then we move here, and then that's from here only the waterfall start going down. Ruben is preparing chicken for tonight, so he's marinating the stuff, and so this will be fried tonight, and marinating all this chicken for tonight. And we are going to have noodles for tonight. So, and we'll keep this all ready. There it is. So, we are spending the night at Gartmore, and so we are all huddled in a small room. That is like a small tent kind of place, and we are preparing fried chicken. Chicken is being done, and carrying a bottle of whiskey, and Ruben is our chef who prepared everything as usual, very delicious and tasty. So we have Silva here, he's our kind of a guide. Malinka is here, Pawan is here, he's our young man, and Kusum Siri is in the dark but having his whiskey. He is Kenny preparing the noodles. Now he's getting all the vegetables all ready, and So our dinner will be noodles and fried chicken for the night. So that's our life here. For the night it's raining and it's quite cool. Not cold but cool, but this fire is keeping us warm. And we'll also have a outdoor bonfire. Beautiful bonfire. What a lovely bonfire. And we also have a friend here. Yeah, she has been here. She said that she has 2 puppies. So we are, she's staying guard and we gave all our fried chicken to her. So she's really enjoying it. And this fire is really working and it's really great. And the water is hard to see. One of the cascades, I can show one of the cascades here. One of the cascades, that's the cascade. Not sure whether you can see the cascades. The water has risen a lot. And we even took a bath even in the dark. It was quite scary in the dark because it's pitch dark. And here, cascades you can't see. And now here we are. And this fire is really something else. It's quite cold, but this keeps us really warm. Really warm. Quite enjoyable. It's just early morning and it rained last night. And this is how it was. Water was very full. And this is how it looks all around. It's very early in the morning. It's very cloudy. Very cloudy. Very cloudy. And we managed to keep the tents, and we covered the tent with more tarpaulin because of the rains. And this is how it looks at early morning. And the fall is right here. It's very difficult to see the fall, but this is the edge. I'll show you now. Here it is. This is the edge. And here the waterfalls go down. And then down below is what you see. Very cloudy. Not sure if it will rain today or not. Yes, yes. Very nice. The sun will be rising from this side. But today I'm not sure whether the sunrise will be there or not. And dogs have stayed faithfully with us in the night. They stayed with us somehow or other. Stayed here, guarding us. Last night's ashes, that bonfire has now reduced to this, and this is also a symbolic way. Once a roaring fire is a pile of ash, and that's all about life too. The tea estates are still there. The camps we stayed last night, now preparing to dismantle before we leave. Because if the rains, we have to use some extra tarpaulin to cover it. This is the Ugandan tulip tree. They sometimes call this the African tulip tree, and in Sinhala we call it Eramudu. And this is prevalently grown in the hill country, and it grows very well in the central province of Sri Lanka. Introduced by the British to the tea estates, and it's a beautiful sight. And in fact, I have several of these trees in the garden. They are nitrogen fixers and perennial flowers, and especially when it rains, other trees don't have much flowers, but in this instance they really thrive. They really thrive. Beautiful. Just marvelous to see these flowers. Just beautiful. Wonders of nature. Eramudu. Maragas වෙනස් නේ.
eramudu වලට අරගෙන. මෙහි එකක් නෙමෙයි ඔකනේ.
නෑ. මාරගසුත් මෙහෙම නෙවෙයි.
crowd එකක් ඉන්න කොහොම හරි නේ. හරි. හැටසන්ඩේ කොහොමද crowd? යනවා. ගෙදර 7ක් ඉන්න.